Alright, so I'm just gonna start that whole thing over again. So it's been about 5 to 6 months since I've done a video. The last video I did was telling people their car is beautiful, or telling car guys their car is beautiful. And I don't know if you have seen by now or not, but that video was actually featured on Car Throttle, which was pretty interesting. Big shout out to the person who sent them the video, but that's completely besides the point. Pretty much, I'm gonna do a big update video. I'm gonna do a big update video talking about where I've been, what's been going on for the last couple months, things like that. But that's not gonna be this video. This video, I'm kind of just gonna be testing waters about a new video series or kind of video style I was thinking about doing. Whatever you want to call it. Pretty much, I started doing Uber just as kind of a side thing, but it ended up being a very interesting job. I meet a lot of interesting people, and the trips usually end up being pretty fun or bizarre, to say the least. So what I decided to do was just kind of document the day as it progresses, and let's say before and after I get a trip, just talk about where the trip is, things like that. And then during the trip, if the person wouldn't mind being on the channel, maybe they can, but who knows? I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I'm checking back in. I didn't feel like putting my phone back up on the mount, but I just got an Uber X request, so I'm going to go head to that. It's about 4 minutes away. I'm going to go head to that and pick up Angie and see what happens. Maybe she'll want to be on the channel, maybe not. And there's a Jaguar XF in front of me. Alright, I'm about 2 blocks from the pickup, or actually it's on this block. Let's see if she's actually outside or if I'm going to have to wait. Alright, so I just dropped off that lady. She had like 2 giant bags of laundry, a bunch of groceries, and 3 cases of water, and I helped her bring it all up to her house, which was a pain in the ass, but you know, that's part of the job, whatever. So I'm not crying about it, but it was one of those Uber X's that was like a waste of time. It was just like around the corner. Paid $5. It wasn't really worth it. Oh, I got another call. Let's see. It's another Uber X over here in Flap. Oh, actually, this one's in Prospect Park, so I'm gonna pick that up. Let's go pick up the second person, and hopefully they're pretty talkative. So I get to the pickup location to pick up Cornisha, and it updates to around the block and behind me. So I'm out of gas. I'm on E, but I have 35 miles because it's a hybrid, but that's like nothing. So I gotta go get gas. Hopefully this lady's not going too far. Uber actually doesn't show you where the person's going until they get in the car and you accept the trip.
Hold on. Can I have another line? I heard you. When I don't say nothing, that means I'm listening and I'm agreeing with you.
All right, so that was a very interesting trip. Pretty long trip, to be honest. It took about, I want to say about 30, 35 minutes, maybe 40. And for the first time yet, I was asked to stop in a drive-thru, which was pretty interesting because that hasn't happened to me yet. They do mention to you in the Uber class, mainly as kind of a joke, like, oh, you have to go wherever somebody asks you. Like if they say go through a drive-thru, you have to go through a drive-thru. Which obviously when they teach you that kind of stuff, it's a joke, but it really does happen, I guess. So I went through the drive-thru, waited 30 minutes, not 30 minutes. I waited like 15 minutes in the drive-thru. She went to Checkers, and then she's like, I was playing my Uber playlist, which is chill step, or like it's kind of hard to explain, but it's very relaxing music. And then she asked me to put on Hot 97, which is like, it's not my style of music, but then again, that doesn't really matter. Right now, I'm still on fucking E. In fact, I'm gonna go offline because I gotta get gas because I'm gonna try to head out to the city. That was a $20 trip. $20 trip. Let's see how long it was. Picked her up at 4 o'clock, so 50 minutes. My guess was way off. And we're still yet to get somebody in the car who wants to be on the channel, but I know it's gonna happen because there are people before who have said they wanted to do YouTube videos, stuff like that. This guy in his A4, I feel like it's stick, and it's like he's just starting to learn stick because he's doing all the things I used to do when I first started driving stick, which is like rolling really far on hills and like fucking starting super slow, and then you go haha, those were the fucking days. I need a car, god damn it. Alright, so I finally got some gas. So currently I have no idea where the hell I am, and I hate driving in areas unless I get a trip out of state. I really don't like being in a neighborhood I'm not familiar with. So I'm probably gonna head out to Manhattan. Again, like I said, this video is a lot of talking, a lot of kind of introductory stuff. So please forgive me. Also, I should probably mention that it is a Sunday at about 5 o'clock because the time of the day also matters a lot. All right, so looked at a map, realized where I was, and now I am going to head the opposite direction into kind of like Clinton Hill, pretty much downtown Brooklyn. If you look at the app, the direction I'm headed is, I'm actually making a good call because you can see it's all red, which means it's surging. So right now I'm in Brownsville / Crown Heights. I'm gonna drive straight towards Manhattan and I'm gonna hit Park Slope, which the park is over there. It's a beautiful day out. Okay, so right now, as you can see, I'm in the middle of all the surging. Not in the middle, but I'm in it. So I'm gonna head back online right now and see how long it takes to get a trip. So I'm online. It really, right now the surge is about, maybe like 1.3%, which is not that much. I mean 1.3, just, oh, here we go, pool already. So let's accept that. It's about 5 minutes away. Carolyn, right next to Prospect Park. Let's see how that goes. And you know what Uber does? You see how right here it wants me to go around the block and the person's right there? It makes so much more sense just to give them a call and say, hey, do you mind walking down the block? Because she's probably coming from the park and won't mind. So I guess that's just a tip or something that now next time you're in an Uber, keep that in mind, that can happen. So just call the driver and say, meet me at this spot instead. So just now, actually right before I was about to call the lady to suggest meeting somewhere else, she updated the pickup location to something that made a little bit more sense. So I guess, I don't know if somebody said something to her or something, but whatever, that makes life that much easier, so I'll check that. All right, we're at the pickup spot. It's at the park. Park is extremely busy right now. Don't know where the lady is, but actually I'm gonna give her a call. All right, so I just dropped off those two girls. They were feminists and in a relationship, which I don't care. I'm not judging them whatsoever. I wanted to like start a conversation with them, but not, just not. It wasn't happening. There was just no way. Like I foresaw how it would have ended up ending. They played music. I let them play music. The music was pretty good. Uh-oh, about to cut somebody off. Oh my God! That was bad. Yo, I want to apologize to that person. I feel so bad for that. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry. She was so mad. She opened the window to yell at me. No, she opened her door and looked back, and I'm like, oh my, I'm sorry. Common courtesy. You see somebody from super far ahead about to switch lanes, just let them switch. But again, it would have been my fault, so I can't hate. But I'm about to pick up Raven. Hopefully Raven is a nicer person, and hopefully she's going to the city, because I really want to get to the city. All right, that was a very interesting trip. Those two ladies were from England. Client canceled the ride, whatever. They were from England. It was an awesome trip. I mean, so to speak. They didn't really speak to me too much. I don't think I didn't say much to them. They were kind of doing their own thing. But I just got another call. I finally made it to the city. I'm in Soho, so hopefully I meet some interesting characters, but you never know. Staying true to the spirit of fucking New York. Mad traffic everywhere. I get stuck in a crosswalk, of course. Major fucking shout out to the real MVP right here. So just did that drop off. It was a family. They were pretty cool, to be honest. I thought they were tourists, so I was like, oh, are you from here? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. But he did speak to me. He was kind of into cars. He asked me a few questions like about Tesla or something, because we saw a Tesla, which was pretty interesting. There was a lot of those moments where it's like one of us would say something and then it would just be like, how do you like that? And then we kind of just look out the window and you're like, so did you hear about that local sports team's moves last night? Those were some fire fucking moves, I'll tell you what. Anyway, now I'm going to pick up Emma, who's around the corner. Maybe she'll be a little more social. I might call it a day soon because it is Sunday and I don't typically work the full day on Sunday. Alright, so I finally found somebody who wanted to be on the channel and it's so exciting. What is your name?
Emma.
Your name is Emma. Hi, Emma. So you're Irish, as you may be able to hear with her accent. She has an Irish accent. And so far today, you have been the coolest person I picked up.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're like the only person who actually like wanted to speak to me and like get into a conversation.
That's because I talk a lot.
What am I always saying to you guys? Sorry, I talk too much. I know I talk too much, talk too much. If you start talking to someone who also talks too much, the conversation just flows amazingly. So you're headed back to Ireland now, yeah? Unfortunately. So yeah. Did you like, while you were here, what were some of the highlights about the city that you enjoyed?
Well, because I live here, I've been here so much before,
Okay, that's always nice too. That's nice too. Awesome. Yeah. So, do you think you're gonna come back anytime soon? Visit again, do some more fun stuff. So when you're here, as far as like if you were gonna do something touristy or like kind of just for fun, what would be your idea of a fun thing to do in the city? Maybe for somebody who's coming here from another country or another place like how you are. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yep. Yeah, that's one of those things. Being from New York, there's so many things to do, but there's also a lot of free things to do. And a lot of the time, with all the parks out here and all the exhibits to see, you just go somewhere and just walk around, and you'll end up having a blast. Yep. Yeah, you just find somebody with a nice rooftop party going on or something like that. You end up getting into a nice fun day. That's awesome. Well, it has been. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. No, you don't have to go. Stay. I don't know. I mean, well, there's some incentive to come back if you like it. A lot of people who come here, it's usually a big hit or miss. They usually either love it because it's so lively or hate it because it's so busy and so lively, so to speak. So it's great. Man. Well. Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's always, you can always come back, like you said, before the end of the year. You'll be back here. Hopefully, you'll see this video on YouTube. I'm gonna put it up definitely tonight because this video has turned out. This is gonna be my last trip for the day, and like I just said to you guys, I'm headed home after this. But I'm glad I took one more trip because I was actually gonna head home, and I'm like, you know what? One more trip. Ended up being a great trip. Met somebody awesome. It's going on the channel. You're cool with that, right? Yeah. Awesome. You're gonna see it up there tonight. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. If you don't mind car talk and car babble and now Uber vlogs, then you will probably not mind my channel either. Yes. That is so awesome. All right, well, we are at the airport now, so I'm gonna end this trip. I'm gonna help you get your bags, and that's that. Bye. I'll check in after I drop her off. I got. Well, I'm at JFK, about to call it a day. Bars. That was awesome. I knew, every day when I do Uber, I get at least one really, really cool person. And it's like the way I am. Anybody who knows me personally, once I start talking, I don't shut up. And usually, well, most of the time in an Uber, like a lot of the time people just want to keep quiet. But when you finally get somebody who's able to talk the whole ride, it's just like, it's awesome because the ride, first of all, the ride goes by so much faster. Then you meet somebody most of the time from a different country or a different place like that, and you just learn a lot. Like I just learned a lot about Irish culture, things like that. It's just worth something with the drive, you know what I mean? It's one of those things that adds to the job and makes it a little bit more fun. But expect much more of this because, to be honest, I had a fun time filming this. I feel like if this was a Monday, like I'm gonna work. Oh fuck! Oh, there's about to be so much traffic. Shit. Whatever. I feel like when you're an Uber driver, it's really a real hit or miss whether or not you're gonna meet somebody who's cool. But every once in a while, like I said. So again, if you like this kind of video, again, like I said, I know it's a lot of talking and a lot of informative explanations and stuff like that. I just kind of want to get a clear glimpse of what I'm going to be doing, and then I guess we'll take your advice from there. You guys are the viewer, and I'm making content that I want you guys to enjoy. I know a lot of you guys are here to see car stuff and to see blah blah blah, but the fact of the matter is the nature of my channel and the nature of what I want it to be is not only cars. It's obviously a automotive channel, but I'm going to do a lot of social stuff too, interacting with people, just to kind of show that people from New York and people in general can be cool if you're a cool person. Oh, what, bitch? Oh, I need to slow the fuck down, nigga. I got one. I'm racing this guy. You're not gonna win, bitch. Woo! You see what I'm talking about? You can, any driver, you put him in a car, he's gonna have fun. I'm gonna let him up. I'm gonna let him up on the side. Another pull? You wanna do another pull? Ah, he's trying to pull on me. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, here he goes. Ah, he was laughing. Yo, this old man in a fucking Crown Vic just, and he flashed his taillights at me too. Yo, good shit, bro. That's fun. See? Another old man driving a fucking town car. You never know what you're gonna run into. Like I said, if you're a fun driver, you can have fun with any car. You don't need to be in a fucking supercar to have fun on the road. Stay safe though. Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay safe. Drink responsibly. Be an asshole responsibly, guys. Woo, that's scary. Alright, again, I had fun recording this. I gotta stop. I'm just babbling because I feel like I'm leaving something out. Probably not though. Alright guys, peace.